Today we're going to talk about commercial pest control. Pest control for your business or your family's businesses or your friends' businesses. A lot of my customers are my fellow chamber members, especially in McKinney and Plano. So I am outside of one of my customers, who's also my chiropractor, and he has bought things from me in the past for his business when he has insects coming inside his practice. So this is one way as a small business owner that you can cut expenses and it doesn't make a big impact on your time. Even if you have someone on staff who's already maintenance, it's an easy thing for them to do. So I want to show you some of the things that you should think about around your commercial building, which also can apply to your homes as well. You see this thick ground cover. This is not only a haven for ant beds, roaches, spiders, but it's also a happy place for rats and rat families. So think about that when you're designing new landscaping or changing out landscaping. Try to keep more open spaces so that you don't have a really great habitat being set up that you weren't thinking about. Now up beside the building, that's the place where the pest control we do for prevention is most important. You would put granules along those edges, and you would also do a spray up on the side of the building. Particularly if you have weep holes in your home or your commercial structure, you want to make sure you're going above those when you're spraying. Dusting inside those is helpful too, but this building doesn't have that problem. That doesn't mean they don't have ways to get in. You can see gaps along edges. You want to watch out for those. It's interesting to me how this building has been handled by a pest control service. They do have a rat box in a good corner, and those are things you can do yourselves very cheaply and check them yourself once or twice a month to make sure there's always rat bait in them. Save you a lot of money doing it yourself. And then you can see they do have some weep holes along their stone. And those weep holes have been filled with steel wool of some type. The problem with steel wool is it does rust and disintegrate over time, usually only a couple of years, and then it's gone. And then the person who thinks they're protected isn't really protected from bugs or even small rats, baby rats or mice going in and out of those spaces. So we recommend copper wire mesh because it does not rust and it will stay where you put it. Then you can also see there are cracks along the grout between the stone. That happens really quickly in North Texas because of our clay soils and shifting. And so that's another area where you need to make sure that you're spraying all the way up when you do spraying, so that you can protect those areas from bug entry. So these are just things to think about if you have a commercial business and you want to save some money, or even if you want to supplement what your service is charging you because they're going to charge you extra to have a specific ant problem or roach problem or something be handled. So sure, let them do their quarterlies, but you can supplement yourself a lot cheaper.